Now I'm currently at UMass Medical School, which is over in Worcester, but I'm specifically in this track called PERCH, which is based on population, urban and rural community health. So I'm actually in Springfield and I get to work out in Bay State. So my track in the nutrition major was the health sciences track. There's 3 different tracks. The dietetics track, the health sciences, and the nutrition and society track. And I chose the health sciences one because I knew I wanted to be a doctor going into college, so I kind of picked that path just because it seemed most aligned. There's like the nutrition classes that like every nutrition major will take, which kind of goes over the basics of nutrition. That was like the one I took my first semester. It was like nutrition, basically an introduction to nutrition. Then from there you kind of get a little more specialized and learn a bit more about nutrition specifically. But then the difference that the health science track has is that you end up taking like anatomy and physiology with the kinesiology department, which is also in SPHHS. You also take classes like biochemistry and some more biology and chemistry classes, all of which really do align with the specific requirements for things like pre-med, pre-dental, pre-health in general. In class, nutrition and metabolism, you basically learn about all of the different cycles of like the Krebs cycle, the urea cycle, like the Cori cycle, all these biochemical cycles that you learn about in biology, kind of glance over, and then biochemistry as well. But what gets tied in with nutrition is that you actually see that it's vitamins and like minerals that kind of go into those processes, and then you see, oh, this is where on those really small biochemical levels where nutrition comes into play and is super important. It really, really prepped me. Like the nutrition classes specifically, like that nutrition and metabolism class, the level of detail I had to learn for that class really served me in medical school, because in medical school it was like, okay, here's a month, learn everything you learned in that like one whole semester class and try to memorize all of it. And a lot of other students were, floundering, they had never seen this before, like kind of glanced over it for preparing for medical school, but then the level of detail that kind of got taught in nutrition really helped me. There were some other classes too in the nutrition major of just that kind of helped to know, for example, in medical school you have to know about like vitamin deficiencies and what that looks like in different people, and in nutrition we actually got taught that directly about, okay, toxicities, deficiencies, like all the different vitamins and minerals, and also what at the chemical level what all these different nutrients that we eat do to our bodies. I think personally I thought it would be more about, how to eat a balanced diet, or more about only about that, but then it did act like really smoothly blend in with the really detailed molecular level as well. Nice. While also learning like, nutrition in the life cycle, and what to eat in pregnancy, what to eat as a child, what like should older adults eat. I think the nutrition major is really unique in that it's almost handed to you. Like there's so many opportunities, and it's always like presented really nicely by the advisors, and you kind of get the opportunity to say like, I'm interested in this, or I really want to do this, and then they kind of have so many different options. I'd say that if you really want to learn just a lot about your own body, how to help people around you, giving advice to people around you, and being able to walk out of college with something where not only could you go forward in career-wise, you can also have this knowledge for yourself and for your own life and for the family and loved ones around you.